What's up, guys? Proper Truth here. So today what you guys are gonna be getting is an updated version of my Diablo's deck profile. Now I'll be honest, I wasn't gonna post this deck profile because I was like, damn, like, you know, Diablo's is kind of slow and I don't know what to do with it. But then I started getting this idea like, okay, you turn everything on the board dark, started giving me more ideas. So I started testing and it works. Now, it's awesome. But what sucks about it is that if the ban list drops and they ban the specific card, I'm gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad. But if they don't, at least you guys got the deck profile now, right? And if even after the ban list, if they do ban it, I'll figure it out and then I'll give you guys another update. But you guys gotta check this out. So enough said, let's get straight to this deck profile. But before we do, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, show some love by hitting the subscribe button and that notification button as well. You guys ready? Let's go. Alright guys, let's get straight to this profile. If y'all seen my last Diablo's deck profile, which was a while ago, you guys should already know what everything is. So, first up is one Diablo's. Playing one Diablo's. I used to play two. I dropped it down. I do want to play another one just to see it because it's not hard to summon. But I think right now, with what I have in here, right now is a 41 card deck. I think one should be fine. We'll find space for another one and try to make the deck 40 though. So for now, just one Diablo's. Next up, two Tour Guide of the Underworld. I want to give a quick shout out to Jay. My man Jay really looked out for me. He helped me out with two OT Tour Guides. Amazing, and I gotta really shout him out. He also helped me with the access code talker. He's been there for me, and I really appreciate him. Thank you so much, Jay. Much love over here, and again, thank you so much. So, two tour guides, guys. Now that two tour guides at two, maybe, you know, in the future it could go to three, but I really highly doubt it. Tour guide is amazing here, and I'm also going to show you guys a quick combo towards the end of the video what one tour guide can end with. So, with one of the new supports that came out in the Eternity Code. So, two tour guides, guy. Next. To me, still playing three Liliths, have to. Lilith is like one of the key, actually is the key in this deck still. Amazing card. Remember, tributing is the cost, so it doesn't matter if the effect is negated with Tour Guide. So, definitely three Tour Guides. Next is the three Arima. I'm still playing three Arimas. The reason why I'm still playing three, I've seen some builds play two. But I'm playing three not only because of the +1 of the Upstart Goblin part, but it's the terraforming, and terraforming is at 1, so I think 3 is perfect because you want to get Lair of Darkness into your hand as soon as possible. With this deck, Lair of Darkness is the key card. It's like the heart and soul of the deck. So you want to see it as much. 3 Arima should be fine, guys. Next up, one of the new cards. Malice, Lady of the Lament. She is only a 1-of. Really good card. She was in the Eternity Code. If you guys don't know what she does, her effect is it's a quick effect, by the way. You contribute 2 monsters, and then you target one of your normal trap cards that's either banished or in your graveyard, and you place it straight to the back row. Also, the cool thing is that when it leaves the field, it actually goes to the bottom of your deck. So, really good card. She's also one of the combos that I figured out the other day. So, just one. Do not play more than one. I don't think you should. Next up, one Skarm. Still playing Skarm. Skarm is still key. Searches pretty much Tour Guide, Lilith, Malice. It's your Rhoda. So definitely one Skarm. Next up, I'm still playing the Artifact Engine, but I'm only playing 2 Scythes. I'm be honest with you, I might actually drop Scythe to 1 and play the, what's his name, Malilith, I think it, the one that pops a monster on board. I might just do 1/1, and just because regardless this stops your opponent from going into the extra deck, but there's another way that I build the combo that I'll show you guys that also stops your opponent from the extra deck. So for now I'm playing 2 Scythes. There's still a body on board too. Then the Gizmek engine, I'm playing 1 Gizmek Orchi and 1 Gizmek Yuka. Yuka is freaking amazing. Amazing, and it's not hard to summon in this deck at all. Really not hard. And Gizmek is to, you know, clear a monster on board. If you want it right after you use Lilith, you want to pop something, you pop something. The only downside is that you're banishing cards from the top of your deck. But it's still worth it, guys. Still worth it. And remember, when this comes out on the board with Lair, it comes out as a dark. So, 1 is fine. 1 each is fine. Then off to the hand traps, you're playing your ashes, playing 2 ashes, and 2 of the new card Moonlight Chill, Morning, Ghost Morning, whatever you guys want to call it. Shout outs to Omega, but yeah, 2 and 2 is fine. Now, believe it or not, the combo that I'm talking about revolves around this one. If you can pull it off, it's not hard. It's really annoying. Your opponent will hate you for the rest of your life. But this card is really good in this deck simply because it's an effect veiler, and if that monster leaves the board, you're inflicting damage as well. And Ash is just Ash. So 2 each. You guys can, your preference on what hand trap y'all want to play. Y'all want to play Ghost Ogre, y'all want to play Droll, is y'all preference. This is my preference. I like it. Up to y'all though. Then on the MVP, Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. This card is so gonna get banned, guys. This is the card I was telling you about in the intro. I really don't want it to get banned now, but at the same time I do. But in this deck, it's nuts. It's really nuts in here. It's insane, and that's I'm gonna show you guys the combo to really end the board with a Lilith, this with Lair on board, and Diablos if you have it on your hand. So that's the last of the monsters. Off to the spells, you're playing the Terraforming and the 3 Lair of Darkness cards. Like I said before, this is the key card to the deck. You know, I really wasn't gonna show you guys this deck. This deck is nuts. I love it, but you know, it reminds me of somebody, and you know, it's such a good deck that I just could not put it up for y'all guys. So really good card. Have to play 3. If Terraforming was at 3, you'd be playing Terraforming at 3 as well. Next, sorry about the train, guys. Next is 3 Lair of Darkness. You want your draw power. I wanted to drop it down to 2, but you know what? I was like, leave at 3, more draw power the better. But sometimes you just don't want to banish certain cards out your hand that you have to just to keep your hand. So 3 Lair of Darkness. Can play 2 if you choose to. Next up, 3 Called by the Graves. I'm sticking Called by the Grave to 3 because the combo that I'm telling you about, you don't want to get Ash, you don't want to get Veiler, you don't want to get nothing. So you want to do this. Then 2 Super Polys. 2 Polys is nuts. I really want to play 3, but Super Poly is fine at 2 for me. The extra deck has a bunch of fusions. You have outs to almost any deck with Super Poly, so whether you go first or second, Super Poly is so valuable, so helpful, and I just think this card is berserks. Then the 1 Foolish. The last spell card is the Foolish Burial. Foolish Diablos, Foolish Karn, Foolish anybody that you really need, even the Gizmek Orchid. So Foolish is still good, just obviously he's at 1. Off to the traps. Now, just to let you guys know, I took out all the viruses. I want to put viruses in here, but the way this build is, it's just more to stun your opponent. So, I'm not saying virus don't stun. That's what their purpose is, but it's more like to control stun, I guess. So, first up, 2 Artifact Sanctums. I only have 2 right now. I want to play 3. If, and only if, Destruction Sword gets hit on the ban list, then I'll jump it up to 3. But 2 is fine, along with 2 Impermanence. 2 Impermanence is fine. Yeah, you know, you don't need to play 3. I think it's perfect to you know, ratio wise. I'm playing almost 2 of everything on trap wise. So like I said, 2 Trap Trick is pretty much awesome. You know, that's the reason why I'm playing 2 of everything, just because you're gonna banish 1. But then it's pretty cool because Malice actually brings back whatever you banish, so it doesn't matter what you banish, and that's what I like. So like if I banish Sanctum to set the only Sanctum I have in my deck, Malice will actually bring back the other Sanctum. So it's nuts. It's nuts. Trap Trick, awesome card. And then the last 2 cards, Ballista Squad. This is more to like again, control, stun your opponent, get rid of their board by tributing their monster and popping their monster. So, and again, Trap Trick, you can banish it and set the other one, and then Malice can bring back the other one if worse comes to worse. So that's it for the main deck, guys. It's actually 41 cards, and it's fun. It's fun. I was testing this all night online just to see if it worked, and it really did. So It's annoying. Let me go straight to the extra deck, guys. I don't have a side deck. I'm gonna give you guys the extra deck so I can show you the combo I was talking about. So Link ones, Link Spider. It generates tokens. Link Spider is still good. In here, it's a body. That's the only reason why I'm really playing it. It's because of the tokens. But you don't need to. I just do it just for the extra body. Then for your Link 2s, you're playing Cherubini. I'm still playing Cherubini. I'm playing Beat Cop. And the key card, Union Carrier. Remind you, everything on the board is dark, so you can summon Union Carrier in here. Then for the artifact engine, I'm playing Dagda, Weeb Apprentice, and I have so many Link 2s. And then the Nightmare engine. Pretty much this is the Link 2, guys. So really good to me. Link 2s to use in a deck like this. Cherubini for protection, whoever he's pointing to. Beat Cop to protect the field spell. If you have to Union Carry, you guys already know. Same thing with the artifact Dagda. We honestly, you don't even need to play We. I just play it because of the 500 boost for the darks and the replenishment from when it leaves the board. And the Nightmare engine, y'all already know. For the Link 3s, last Nightmare engine is the Unicorn. And Link 4, Borreload Dragon. Probably switch it out for Boar Sword, but Borreload so far in this deck, I've always played Load in this deck and it hasn't been a problem. So your preference, Sword or Borreload. Off to the fusions. Playing Mud Dragon, Super Poly situation, same thing. Everything here is pretty much super poly. I might as well just show it to y'all. So Mud Dragon, y'all already know. Venom, everything is dark on board, so it's easy super poly bait. This is more for like Thunder Dragons and like, you know, heroes and stuff. And then same thing, the same reason why for Venom everything is dark. So it's crazy how you can just get rid of 3 of their monsters with super poly and summon this big boy, and then on top of that he negates summons. So it's shenanigans. And believe it or not, First of the Dragon is the same reason why I'm playing Link Spider. Your opponent also generates tokens from Lair, so you can super poly if you want the tokens, and then this guy becomes unaffected by it. What is it? It's unaffected. Oh no, can't. Yeah, it's unaffected by other monster effects, and it can't be destroyed with battle unless it's from a normal monster. So unaffected by other monster effects, and it's a 27 hitter. And it's funny because if you have We Magician, this guy gets an additional 500 attack. So that's the extra deck, guys. 15 extra deck you can play around with. It's entirely what you guys want to do with the extra deck. Like I said, player's preference, you know. So let me actually show you guys this combo real quick. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the hand you're looking at to do the combo I was talking about. Now as you can see, this is a turn 2 hand. You have 6 cards. So in reality, this combo works just alone if you have these 2 in your hand. You don't necessarily need mooring into your hand. If I said that name right, Mourner. Oh my god. It doesn't. This is mainly the 2 cards you need in your hand. Oh, and also Lair actually. So, but it starts off with Tour Guide. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna activate your Lair of Darkness. Then you're gonna normal summon Tour Guide. Once you normal summon Tour Guide, her effect is gonna trigger. You're gonna bring out Lilith. Once Lilith comes out from the main deck, you're gonna actually special summon Yuka. When Yuka gets summoned, you're gonna target. Since everything on the board is dark, you're gonna target your opponent's monster. It doesn't matter what attribute they are. They're dark. Effect is gonna trigger to special summon a monster from your deck with the attack that's the same attack points as the defense. You're gonna bring out Malice. So now Malice is out. Now Tour Guide obviously is dead. Now let's say if your opponent does anything within any of this combos that you're going off, right? You can actually Mourner, activate Mourner, negate it, and now remember, if they leave the board, they're gonna inflict damage. So we already know Tour Guide did his job. You don't need Tour Guide on the board, so you can actually go activate Tour Guide, tribute, and the effect will be negated from Lilith because of Tour Guide. However, you tribute a dark monster, Diablos will come out. Even if they hand trapped you on any of this, you have this to stop. So like I said, these 2 is stopping something. So stop hand traps, stop a monster effect, and it relieves the board. They're taking the damage. Now, you can go and say, okay, activate Diablos' effect now, tribute the monster that you negated. Since that monster left the board, they're gonna take damage off a mourner. So now, not only that you got rid of a monster on board, you inflict the damage, and they have to take a card in their hand and either put it on top of their deck or on the bottom of the deck. So you technically went plus just because of this card and Diablos. You clear the monster, you inflict the damage, and they lost a card in their hand. So to me, that's pretty dope. Now remind you, even though Yuka is Earth, it's dark. So now you can actually go and link summon into, where you at, buddy? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Union Carrier. So now Union Carrier is on board. Let's move these guys down. Union Carrier is on board. You go activate Union Carrier, target Diablos. Now Diablos cannot be targeted by your opponent or tributed by your opponent. So you can still target Diablos. You're gonna go and now that's when you're gonna get your Buster Dragon and equip it to Diablos. So it'll be over here. Yep, it's equipped to Diablos. Now Diablos is 4,000 attack with a Destruction Sword equipped to it. So not only, even though you have no cards in your hand, it's still a situational thing that your opponent needs to get through. First of all, sorry about that. If you look at it, Lair's on board. So like if you're going up against Salad, it sucks for them because of the fact that everything is dark for them. Not only that, whatever you're going up against, it's still an issue because when it comes to their turn, you still could attack, get a 4,000 beater, and these two are only 1,000, but it's still an issue because Lilith could still tribute on their turn. Even though her effect is negated, it's still the cost to tribute. So Lair, tribute their monster, they can't special summon from the extra deck. So that's the combo I wanted to show off to you guys. I know it's nothing serious, and we already know that Destruction Sword is gonna get banned most likely. But if it doesn't, this is something that y'all can do with a deck that's actually fun. It's actually fun, I can't lie, and annoying. And if it does get hit, I will figure out something to replace it. So I hope you guys like this combo. So there you guys go. So there you guys have it, updated version of my Diablos deck profile. Now, with the combo, as you guys saw, something simple. I mean, the deck is not meta, but if you go up against any deck, even a meta deck, it can be a problem just because of Destruction Sword. Like I said, we already know that card is getting banned, and I'll figure something out when that happens. If it doesn't, it's annoying. You can pull it off. Now, you don't need the Mourner in your hand. You do need the Tour Guide, the Yuka, the Gizmek, and at least Lair in your hand to pull off something like that. I would say Diablo should be in the hand too, just because you want to equip him with the Destruction Sword so he becomes a 4,000 hitter that can't be targeted or tributed. So I really do hope y'all enjoyed this deck profile, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, show some love by hitting that subscribe button, that notification button as well. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see y'all at the next video. Later.